Guys, there's a reason that once you get into crypto, you usually come back to crypto because human nature doesn't want to miss out. Now, these prices are insane to me right now. Like, the new guys here who are just finding out about crypto within the last 6 months to a year, you guys haven't experienced what it feels like to see Bitcoin at an extremely low price. Actually, all these coins, pretty much from seeing these coins at what they used to be until today. When you see the stark contrast between these two time periods, which is only about 6-7 years, you get hooked very quickly, because that's the proof that you need to know that this isn't a BS market, bullshit market. This is real stuff. There's real money flowing in here. And, when you go on the street, and if you guys find yourself in conversations with people about crypto, you pretty much know what they're going to say, right? They're going to be like, oh, it's a scam. Oh, I don't believe in that. Oh, I'm going to invest in my stocks. Oh, this, oh, that. And there's a saying with Bitcoiners that people who need Bitcoin find Bitcoin, or like people who don't need Bitcoin don't find Bitcoin. And I really do believe that, like, people who already are wealthy enough to where they are living their life without thinking about money on a daily basis, without thinking about growing their wealth. Not that even people who have a lot of money aren't thinking about that, but they don't need Bitcoin like you and I need Bitcoin, like millennials, Gen Z. Like, we can't grow our wealth the same way that our parents grew their wealth. We can't buy a home for $50,000 anymore and see it appreciate to $1 million. We can't buy silver or gold at $5 an ounce or $20 an ounce and see it go to $3,000 an ounce or $500 an ounce. Like, we have to rely on this new market to make our wealth, and that's the way I've been looking at it lately. And I understand you're going to be skeptical and nervous in the beginning when you find out about the space, because you don't know about it. The media talks so much crap about it. The masses and the NPCs out there on the street, they don't know anything about it. That everybody's trying to get you not to be in crypto. But then you have the few people who you encounter, like me, who remember when Bitcoin was $12,000, who remembers when Ethereum was $400, who remembers when XRP was 17 cents, who remembers when the lawsuit hit back in December of 2020 and ruined everybody's Christmas. I remember when Solana was $20. I remember when Stellar and Cardano are still the same bullshit. I will never buy those two coins. I cannot commit myself to those coins at all. I've tried. I've held them over the years. I've sold them, held them, sold them, held them. I don't like anything about those two coins. I just can't commit to it like I can with Bitcoin, ETH, and XRP. So I won't buy those. I don't really care. H-bar, that's the same thing. I bought that at 5 cents, went up to 25 cents. I sold it. I don't believe in that one either. And Litecoin, you guys know I like Litecoin. So those are my buys. But the main topic on this video is that this market is real. It's for real. It's not going anywhere. You guys don't have to be worried. I love it when I hear people say Bitcoin's not going to $1 million. I am a Bitcoin maxi, and I'm a crypto maxi, you guys. I think this is the future. I think that this is the space that our generation needs to be in, because this is where the biggest gains are going to be made. And you also have this thing where there's this tangible aspect to crypto when you move it to your ledger or your wallet, and then you have it and you can look at it every day. You can be like, oh man, you can see visually that I have 1 Bitcoin sitting in my ledger, or I have 10 ETH sitting in my ledger, or I have 20,000 XRPs on my ledger. It feels good. It's almost like that Pokemon feeling when you have a tangible thing in your hand. Sometimes I just like to hold my ledger. It feels good in my hand. I like it. I know there's a lot of valuable things on there. Just like when I go over to my trading card cabinet in my apartment, and I go and just look at my cards. I just look through the glass, and I have a little shelf that I made. I bought it on Amazon. It's 4 sides of glass. It's a glass shelf. Got 4 rows. And I just go over there and I look at the value that I have. And that's something that people don't talk about, is just experiencing the feeling of having valuable, tangible assets. And I think people are going to want that feeling. And if that makes any sense to you guys whatsoever. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But that is my quick little video, guys. I am telling you, Bitcoin is going to $1 million. The logic stands the test of time. As long as the government keeps printing money and people keep believing in the system or being ignorant and not knowing that crypto is even here for them to get into, then you are going to continue to see these prices move up, because the sheep will continue to work with the system, and then the people like us, the outliers, the higher IQ people, which I do believe we're higher IQ for finding crypto and investing in it. I think that we're the ones who are going to be in the better situation. So these people don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million until it reaches $500,000. I don't even know. I think because $100,000 didn't do anything to sway the public's opinion. It's almost like I don't know. This isn't the same as like 2021, when like I was going to my jujitsu class and people were talking about Bitcoin on a weekly basis there without me even bringing it up. I would just overhear people talking about Bitcoin. Yo, bro, did you hear Bitcoin hit $40,000? Yo, bro, did you hear like the Bored Ape Yacht Club are like ridiculous? Like, we're still not there yet right now. I'm not hearing people at the gym talking about crypto. I'm not hearing people at the grocery store talking about crypto. That was happening back in 2021 when the NFTs were going crazy. You had the commercials on TV. Where the fuck are the commercials right now? Dude, how do you just have crypto, like heavy commercials for the whole year of like 2021, Super Bowl commercials, Tom Brady laser eyes, Justin Bieber Bored Ape Yacht Club, Jimmy Fallon talking about crypto and Bored Apes on his late night talk shows, and now nothing is on TV about crypto. It's bizarre, and that's the kind of shit when you should think deeply and say to yourself, why? Out of all the who, what, where, when, why is always the most important one. Why? Why are these companies buying so much Bitcoin? Why is Michael Saylor stacking so much Bitcoin? Why is Metaplanet stacking so much Bitcoin? Why is Tommy Lee now developing a strategic Bitcoin reserve, strategic Ethereum reserve to stack Ethereum? Why is XRP at $2.29 now after the lawsuit brought it down to 17 cents? Why was there an SEC lawsuit on XRP in the first place? Why does Brad Garlinghouse always keep his followers at 589 followers? And whenever it changes to 588 or 590, he either subtracts a follower or adds a follower. What the fuck is up with that? Those little things make me buy crypto. All right, thanks for listening, guys. That's my video. Peace.